Okay, after failing this a few times off camera, I think I've got this figured out. I think you can actually trap that thing because it goes into that closet. You just have to successfully hide first. So what we're gonna do, we got this. Let's hope we don't get killed on our way over to the office. There it goes, around the corner. Oops, I went too fast, probably. Alright, let's do it again. Little eyeball, I love it. Alright, I think we're good. So we're gonna hide behind these plants over here, and once the thing comes in, I just gotta shut the panel off, I think. But first, we're gonna use this. So we've seen that.
Stand by for DNA scan.
I gotta grab that inventory inside really quick.
Attention, security.
And we don't have a lot of time, so.
On premises.
I believe you, I don't care. Get out. Get out, God. So here's where I hide. Check this out. The eyeball's supposed to come in here. And as it goes in there, we're gonna trap it. Sweet. Ah, so satisfying. And what's nice about this too is now I can freely run GRS and do all the things I've always wanted to do, such as watch that video cassette in the conference room. Let's see what we got here.
Let's take a look at this Buddha. Whoops. Clumsy. I'll be darned. This must be the winter chip. It was right here under the Colt's nose the whole time.
I wonder what the specs are on this chip.
One of the winter chips the Colonel referred to.
It's got the old school little pins.
One of the winter chips the Colonel referred to.
I happen to know we combine that with the watch, which hides the winter chip. Watch with hidden chip.
That watch is secret.
Yay, more points for us. So we actually have everything we need here, but I want to go back into the conference room. Wait, I still don't know if... I still don't have the key to get in here.
Locked.
I want to watch the video cassette. Eh, jeez. That's frustrating because I've pretty much conquered the area. Wait, what about... Oh yeah, the Playboy magazine. And nothing here opens. Well, that's not fair. I really want to watch this video. It's like one of my favorite parts of the game. I just don't remember where the key is. I do kind of want to look it up just really quick because... been looking up Project Fedora on the site. So let me see here. So the key is supposed to be in here somewhere. Probably somewhere obvious that I missed. Nothing there.
This desk looks like a mate to the conference table.
Hmm. I'm convinced the key to that room, or the little thing, should be in here somewhere. Where is it? I don't like being in GRS that much longer than I have to. Oh, jeez. On the cabinet. What have I done? No. Did I crash my game? Possibly. Okay, I had a bit of a technical error, but so I know the key is in here. Where is it? Well, everything's ready to go. So can we watch the video?
Though not an effective way to infect the mass population,
Watch what happens as this guy's face gets all puffy.
Is the quickest way to provoke death. Witness its effects on the traitor Paul Dubois.
Cool effect. Gets all like.
On a larger
awesome.
scale, the virus can be introduced into the upper atmosphere by means of dispenser satellites.
I like Marcus's
With
calm
proper
voice as he
flight path
narrates this
alignment and a
horrific thing they're
minimum
gonna
of
do to the
100
planet.
dispensers, Earth's atmosphere could be thoroughly saturated within 12 hours. Once in the atmosphere, the viral molecules bond to condensing
Serious props to
moisture and
whoever
create a
made this little
seeding
video
effect.
here. I love
The
it.
ensuing rainstorms would bring the virus down to the planet's
no.
surface. As we have witnessed, the effect of the virus is almost instantaneous.
Now he's
And the
green,
entire fauna
indicating he's
population of the Earth should
biohazardous.
expire within several days at most. While this method of
DNA strands kinda
extermination
creep
is
me out.
thorough, its residual effects are significant. The atmosphere will continue to cycle the
What's that
virus for
sound?
years until natural decay and filtering cause the viral strain to become a negligible portion of the atmosphere. We estimate that this process will require a minimum
leave
of
my
30
VLC
years to
player
complete.
running? Oh, I thought I did. I don't prefer to assemble the shredded note here, so... What purpose does going back here serve?
Thank goodness you're all right. I've been worried sick.
Right. Let's ask about her.
I'm a grown-up girl now. I wish we could have renewed our acquaintance under better circumstances.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet. Does she know about chocolate?
Wish I could help you.
No one knows about chocolate in this world. Alright. Back to Tex's office. Ooh, is he gonna roll his speeder again? It's all... Once again, there's no one else driving.
Sure, I'm glad to be out of GRS. I'll need to catch a few winks before I go anywhere else. First thing in the morning, I'll need to go back and check on Elena.
So we can check on her. Crud.
There's been a change in plans. You and I have a date with destiny.
If any of this looks cheesy, like, you just
Feels
gotta
like I've been
imagine how
asleep for
freaking
about
cool
10
it was back in the
seconds
day
when I
to
heard
see
something
some of
moving
this
through the
stuff.
office.
Floating message cube.
Hello again, Murphy. Remember me? If not, how about now?
Ew, I thought she was hot.
The ability to change forms.
But it was a
talent
guy
of
all
one man.
along.
The metamorphosis is difficult to explain, but I've found it quite
He's
useful.
basically like Mystique.
I haven't had a chance to thank you for your efforts to our cause.
I mean, few mutants
You did
in
us a
this
great
world
favor
actually
in
have any
retrieving
superpowers,
the
far
statuette.
fewer than what you find in X-Men,
It was the last key to fulfilling our ancient
which makes it more
prophecies.
interesting.
Now we wait until the appointed time. Incidentally, I've kidnapped your girlfriend. I know you're looking for a certain computer chip. Abandon your search now.
I don't really
No
care
harm
about
is
Miss
more.
Moore. Nor
You'd be
does he know
ashamed
that I
to-
already have the winter chip.
Besides, it's not easy stuffing a head into one of those water coolers. Just ask your friend Pug. He's cooling off right now.
My water cooler. No. I care more about my water cooler than that pug got killed. Oh. Damn you, Chameleon. Ah. Ruined a perfectly good water cooler. Beating the odds. A chameleon to one. Haha. This game does a much more clever play on words than I ever could. Doodle-doo. Watch Dex trying to get Pug's head out of here.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water.
How did he
cooler,
get
but
it in
was
there?
no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less. That's the trouble with this world. A life's still a life, whether it's mine or Pug's, it still has to count for something. If a crime to humanity is committed, someone should have to pay for it. The chameleon had killed Pug.
The
for
only
no
reason
good
I assume they
reason. He
don't
kidnapped
kill
Elena.
Tex
I'm not
Murphy
about to
right
let
off
him
the
get
bat
away.
is because they think
today.
maybe they'll follow him while he tries to find the computer chip. And if he does and they secure it, then they can rest assured that the Moonchild will be safe.
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Cool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Is this cool in the game? A lovely little ditty. Dit, dit, dit. Alright, let's do a bit of note assembly. We better save here, as a matter of fact. Oh, well, this looks like a disaster, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like the beginning? Or maybe with the B? Talking about... my eyes. We had the secret appear to by don't defect in this road from the time close hand. Wow. Bastion of Sanctity? Ah, that's where we'll go fight the Chameleon. I do have everything I need to do it. Let's do it. We're gonna save it though, before we attempt anything. Because if that guy finds us... You know, Tex really should have just went out and bought a gun. A new one. Surely he's been paid something
I
else
heard
by
that
now.
some rich guy a few years back bought the remaining pieces of an ancient European castle. This must be the place. As I approach the coordinates given in the shredded note from GRS, I see a massive structure jutting out from a deeply forested area. Bastion looks like a medieval castle.
I think this is the area in the first part of the game where they found the statuette originally.
Like a paper cut gone bad. From here I can get a good look at the Chameleon. He's pacing around, smoking like a brush fire and talking to himself. I don't know what he's smoking, but he looks higher than an infield fly. I've got to distract him somehow and get him out of the room. Then I'll figure out a way to get him out of here for good.
Ooh, alright. You do not want to go near him. We need to get him away from that center area, and as long as we stick to these outer hallways, we should be alright.
This gargoyle's only got one eye, and it looks removable.
That's a satisfying sound.
This gemstone's small, but it's very dense and heavy. That's an odd place for a vase. I wonder if I could use it as a distraction.
Possibly, Tex. Wait, did I even save it? 'Cause I really should. What's this? It's nothing. That's what. Turn up my monitor's brightness a bit here. That's better. What's this? That's nothing again. Well, gosh, I could just fight him with a sword. I mean, the Chameleon doesn't really seem to use knives or anything. It doesn't really seem to be his style.
I don't want to know what the Chameleon uses this bead clamp for.
I happen to remember that we're trying to make a slingshot here. So we gotta find a... Can't go out that area though. Why do I have this bandana? Seriously, I'm gonna look that up later, cause the bandana doesn't work with anything.
Bread, milk, taco sauce. Damn. I know I'm forgetting something.
Can't even see what he's talking about. Ah, I hate how fast I move around. Drives me crazy.
Two antique knives. I'll bet Rook wouldn't mind capturing these.
Yeah, I should get him to Rook. Is there really nothing else around here I can use? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. See, I love the way like items just stick
Like a
out in here.
perfectly harmless bungee cord. It's probably used by the cult as some kind of diabolical torture device.
Bungee cordy. Okay, so we're gonna make a slingshot here. After I make a slingshot, I'm gonna go one step further and create a loaded slingshot. Awesome. Let's examine it. Someone took the time to render that. Okay, let me save it here. Gonna use it. on the vase. I love the way the thing that fell apart. So he's gonna go investigate the sound. Let's hope he's gone. He only has so much time. Gotta go up to his ashtray. Then we get the lethal cigarette and stick it right there. Maybe he should have took that cigarette with him.
Okay, the cigarette's in place. Now if you'll just go for it. Yeah, here he comes. Come on. Come on. Over to the table for some real smoking enjoyment. He's got it. That's it. Smoke away, sucker. Gotcha.
Tex just commits murder. We're like, okay, in action. You're smoking the cigarette, you've got pain, and you fall over. Yeah, don't touch that thing. You could get viral powder in your face.
Didn't anyone ever tell you these things can kill you?
I underestimated you, Murphy. Viral powder in my cigarette. Very clever. You're a worthy opponent.
Well, you know, I think the world would be a much nicer place without people like you. People who go around stuffing other people's heads into water coolers.
Yeah, he's still mad about the water cooler.
You've accomplished nothing. Except now, I'll be a martyr.
Of course, I didn't know what a martyr back then was either.
And you'll die with all the other vermin in the great alluvion. And when the earth has returned to a
I don't
state
think
of
they would have
perfection,
accepted the chameleon in the end. They're just using him.
and the purified races
Because he's
return
basically a
after the
mutant as
waiting,
far as I can tell. That's what allows him to change shape.
my name will live forever.
Yeah, I guess that's good in theory. Too bad you won't be around to enjoy it.
Death means nothing. I would die 1,000 times to help fulfill
But you only get to die once, chump.
the sacred prophecy. Enjoy your victory while you can, Murphy. Tomorrow night.
Then he does a nice little T-1000 thing here. That first person he turned into was pretty freaky. Who's that? Who's that? Who are all these people? He just kind of
I got a
dissolves
lucky
there.
break getting rid of the chameleon this easy. Death is always an ugly business, but if anyone deserved it, he did. Now I've got to get Elena out of the force field.
Is that a puzzle in itself?
Chameleon has Elena in a laser field. The effect of the beam is probably keeping her sedated. With the chameleon out of the way, I can find out how to
I think
shut
there's
it
just
off.
like a power switch to this thing somewhere. Yeah, jeez. On, off, like these big on, off.
Tex, I knew you'd come. That monster came to the motel. He looked just like you. So I opened the door. He must have knocked me out. It's terrible.
Best acting ever. Oh, she's a better actor than Eddie Ching.
Kiss me.
Yeah, I'm just...
Sorry, Elena.
Standard of ethics are
Like
just
I
too
was told
high.
long ago, guns don't kill detectives. Love does. Besides, every time I look at you, I can't help but think of your sister, and that gives me a stomach ache.
But Tex, I think I'm in love with you.
This woman's incredibly stupid. Self-effacing deflection. Love cynic, worried about genetics. Yeah, I'm worried she's like her sister.
Look, I'm not
She's
your
nicer
type.
than the Ava chick we'll
Stay
rescue
consistent.
later, though.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to make you stay?
Yeah, let's just hang out in this creepy
You
castle.
play Twisty?
Twisty. Pious excuse.
I guess I should have told you about my vow of chastity. But right now, I got a job to do, and I've got to do it alone. Unless I stop the cult from executing their plan, we're all gonna be toast.
Men worth having are always running off. Maybe it wouldn't work out for us anyway. If they don't kill you, let me buy you a drink. I owe you a big one.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Magnanimous. Yeah, I'll be nice to her.
Look, Elena, you don't owe me a thing. But maybe you could help me, because what I really need right now is a good lead.
The Chameleon said that he was supposed to meet up with someone named Feral Puss at a place called the Broken Skull. Does that help?
Broken Skull.
Yeah, it does, as a matter of
What's
fact.
that station up in space?
He summoned to his presence a
Ooh,
thousand hale and light-hearted friends to the deep seclusion.
I love
of
me
the
some
castellated
good
abbess.
James Earl Jones
This was an
voiceover.
extensive and magnificent structure, the creation of the prince's own eccentric yet august taste.
Actually, these kind of moments aren't in the
Strong
next game, and I
lofty
wish they
wall
were. It's kind of nice.
girdled it in. Without was the Red Death.
Pretty
Is that the
cool.
final room?
Yes, brother. Everyone has arrived.
And all the provisions are stored. What about the wine? We hadn't received the shipment when I last checked the inventory.
All is in order, brother. We have sufficient supplies to take us into
Who
the
invited
next step.
those guys on the Moonchild?
I will notify the master that everything is prepared. The celebration is set to begin at the appointed hour.
These guys work for Cobra or something? Broken Skull. I'd really like to save it before I go there, because you don't get to walk around. So let me go to Chandler Avenue real quick. And, well, that's a good place to take a break before we go up into space, which our car allows us to do. So, when we get back, we'll go to the Broken Skull and find out what's so special about that place. It's actually pretty cool. So, I'll see you guys in a bit.